Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Mikey Bustos bringing you another video. This video is about a special friend that made an appearance in my latest Filipino tutorial. That's the Filipino wildlife tutorial that I recently released prior to this video. And that of course is my friend over here, a rat. Um, she's female, and I know this because she lacks the scrotum that the male rats have. Yeah, I've decided to name her Freedom because I bought her at the pet shop, and she was originally going to be sold as snake food. Pythons and boa constrictors, they eat live rats. So I bought her because I knew I needed a live rat. I wanted a live rat for the one scene um, involving my wife Sheng Sheng, and then I found her, and she just peed. But anyway, she's a beautiful rat. Believe it or not fully grown yet. They get much bigger than this. And rats live for about 2 years, very short actually. So if you ever have one as a pet, it's kind of sad because they die so quickly. Um, and they make amazing pets, super intelligent. The best is when you get them when they're really young, like fully weaned from their mom. Oop, and she pooed again. Because they bond, they imprint. They're very social animals, like humans. They live in large groups, and they've really adapted to living in pretty much everywhere in the world. The rats they sell as pets are a Norwegian species. I believe it's called, is it Rattus norvegicus? Um, which is different from the more wild and barbaric species uh, called Rattus rattus. But yeah, they're great and they're surprisingly very clean. I find rats have had a very bad reputation because of, throughout history they've been known as disease carriers. They were a carrier of the bubonic plague, for example. Um, but pet rats can actually make great clean pets. Their housing requirements are basically a cage, a large cage with lots of levels, like balconies and stuff, and toys because they need constant stimulation. They're so intelligent, um, and they need playtime. With if especially if you only have one rat. Um, they Whoops. What they eat is, well, they're omnivorous, so they'll eat both plant matter and meat matter. Um, back when I was breeding rats, I had about 200 rats. Can you imagine? My mom went crazy when I was a kid. I was so cool. But I would feed it, a special kibble for rodents as well as some of my scraps. It's just so the rat would have a nice balanced diet. Their nails basically. Oh, she's pooing so much. I gotta clean that. Their nails are tiny, but they can leave little scratches on your arms. But if the decor, and their playing surface is, varied and rough, they usually are okay with trimming it. They clean themselves. I know some people like to bathe their rats, but the more you bathe them, the more oils they produce and the more strong their smell is. They're not that smelly. They smell like ebony, if you guys know what that smells like. Um, and if you don't clean their pee, like their shavings, their beddings, it can smell, obviously. Rats can also be taught to be litter trained. They tend to go to the bathroom in a given area in the cage. Um, but but I mean, clean. They do need regular cleaning, anyways. I mean, their housing. They like to eat a variety of things: fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, grains. They love, obviously, um, and little snacks you can buy at the pet store. A rat usually costs anywhere between Um, well, $4 to like $12. They also have different varieties of rats, like a Dumbo rats, they're called, with like these big, large ears that were bred that way. They have like uh, different fancy rats, like really curly-haired rats. They even have like hairless rats, and they're different kinds. They're different color types. There's black like this with a white belly. There's hooded with a different color on the head. There goes my cell. Um, they have a goody color, which is like brown with a like the wild rats, brown on the outside, and then on the inside it's nice and white. And yeah, they're so intelligent, so inquisitive. Look at her. She just can't wait to go explore. They're active. They're very active at night. There she is cleaning herself. Active at night, active during the day. They sleep a lot. Um, she'll have a litter of like 5 to 12 babies, and they look like little pink gummy worms. They're hairless and blind, and she'll take care of them. She'll literally like clean them and um, make sure they don't stray away too far, and they'll nurse from her. Gestation period is about 3 weeks for these rats, and whoops, and they're so adapted to living. And she peed on me again. Her tail, which most people are turned off by with rats, and mice. People don't like their tails. I don't know why. I think it's cool. Um, Her tail is kind of semi-prehensile, meaning she can use it to wrap around things to balance, well, say tightrope walking, because rats can tightrope walk. And oops, they're very, very useful. She's got very dexterous hands, like she can hold things with her front paws and manipulate them. Rats can be trained to do certain tricks. They can be trained to jump. They can be trained to come on command, um, and even do like full out obstacle courses. That's how smart they are. And they can learn their name. And all of this training, of course, can be achieved through positive reinforcement with snacks and that sort of thing. Every rat has a different personality. This girl seems really inquisitive, and she's very friendly. As you can see, she's not biting me or anything. And I'm just trying to respect her need for balance here. So, freedom is great. What am I going to do with her? Well, I'm not going to give her back to the pet shop, and I'm going to find a loving home for her, because she deserves it. She deserves to be free, like her name, right? Thanks, guys, for watching. Love ya. Take care.